Welcome everybody to the seasonal diet, eating what our ancestors ate when they ate it like we were evolved to do. So, different vegetables come out in different seasons all over the world. Depending on where you live, your ancestors may have had access to vegetables year-round, but for Europe and many other places in the world with strong seasonal variability and temperature in the climates, it was not possible to eat fresh, in-season, large variety of vegetables year-round. But it would have been possible to eat some vegetables in your diet the whole year round. And that's what we're talking about in this video. So now in September, we are coming to the harvest. Traditionally in Europe, all the feasts and the festivals aligned at this time. So our ancestors would be harvesting and eating tons of vegetables right around this time of the year, all the way until November, December, depending on the vegetable and the harvest and how long, it would remain good if stored properly. After that, vegetables don't have a very long shelf life, so consumption of fresh vegetables would have gone down to almost zero once we started to get to the middle of the winter. But they would have been preserved sometimes. Vegetables throughout the winter could have been preserved. There are many ways to do this, but perhaps the oldest way is preserving in vinegar. See my video that I did on that. So during the winter, we are looking at a lot of jarred, pickled, preserved vegetables like that. Then once the winter stores have run out, if our ancestors planned well enough, it would have lasted the whole winter and they would have made it to the spring all with their stored and preserved vegetables. But we have some other vegetables coming and growing in farms or even wild that start to come up in the spring. So these are going to be the leafy greens like lettuce, spinach, kale, and it would be the herbs, the wild herbs. The herbs are in top season really in the early spring and summer, and also the peas and legumes are in season at this time too. And those are going to last all the way until the mid and late summer, and this brings us right back to harvest time again. This is what the yearly vegetable diet would have looked like for our ancestors in the north of Europe. Fresh vegetables in the fall to early winter, preserved vegetables throughout the winter, during the winter, and then the leafy greens, the plants and herbs in the spring and early parts of the summer. How about you? Most of you are from Northern Europe, but where are you other people watching from? What vegetables are in season where you are? And how did your ancestors eat vegetables throughout the year? Let us know in the comments. We are all curious.